Nikdy jsem nikoho neviděl spřátelit se všema tak rychle jako Peggy. Ona, Karen a Barbara se z nich stala už taková malá rodina. Možná potřebujeme, aby tahle stanice běžela na girl power. Doufám, že je to levnější než elektrika. Občas, kurva drž hubu, občas přemýšlím nad tím, jestli Peggy tajně nechce vlastní show. Často se zapojuje do hovorů na Screamu. Kámo, já tady čtu, buď taky trošku zvědavej, kurva. Občas mi přijde, jako by Forrest mohl odejít na kafe uprostřed telefonu a nikdo by to nepoznal. Peggy a Karen mysnuli další pracovní event. Trénink první pomoci. Kvůli jejich tréninku. Jo, chodí chlastat, proč dělají trénink v baru. Tak jo, ale teď to zajímavější. Forrest Nash. Come on in. Peggy, já tady čtu. Nemůžu uvěřit, že jsme dostali toho Forresta Nashe tady do Gallows Creek. Jeho motivace je možná malá a jeho nároky jsou trošku beyond our means. Jeho nároky jsou trošku nadstandard pro nás a je teď na černý listině u nějakých jako pořádných stanic, ale upřímně nemáme co ztratit. Forrest se nějak moc nesnaží skamarádit s naším týmem. Vypadá to, že je to osamělej blk. Slyšel jsem, jak Jeannie říká Janie, Jane a Brenda v jeho prvním týdnu. Doufám, že se to změní, až se trošku usadí. Dal jsem Forresta dokupy s Peggy pro jejich show. Vypadá to, že si vytvořili nějaký vztah. Docela rychle, což je dobře. Protože nemáme budget na to, aby jsme ho dali dokupy s Karen. Tak to bych si možná mohl přečíst, co je zač ta Karen. Ale jestli, vole, ještě tyhle ty budu poslouchat na tom, jak mi říkají, měl bych něco pustit, Forrest. Každopádně. Dámy a pánové, já vás vítám u pokračování a posledního dílu z naší série Killer Frequency. Pustíme tady hudbu, máme tady Eye of the Tiger. Jasně. Uveď to. Mikrofon mám furt se nehejbe.
This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Tak jo, já jsem si to mohl jít, vole, pustit hudbu a pak si to jít v klidu přečíst a nikdo by na mě nemlel, vole. Tak jaký je náš kill count? Je mrtvej furt jen Murphy a Jimmy a Sheriff, ale ty dva jsou scripted, takže to je v pohodě. Že jo, neumřel nikdo další. víme, že Whistling Man je Dawn. Paní, která už nám asi 3krát volala. Ale furt nevíme, kdo bude její další oběť a proč vraždí. A tak no. Takže jdeme na to, jdeme přijít tomu na kloub. Samozřejmě. Tak pojď.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. I believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest! It's Roller Ricky. Oh, and Maxie's here too.
Basic.
Good to hear from you again. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're good, man, thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little White Wing Halo number?
Co?
Maybe something for the K-Fam Halloween party.
All right, everyone, let's calm down. Ricky, I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Did you see or hear anything during the attack earlier?
Not exactly. You see, man, me and Jason know each other.
Kdo je
You know
Jason?
each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
All right.
Okay.
And what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
Okay.
Keep talking. What happened?
We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned, I beat feet out of there. Man, I remember George and his girl there. There was a whole lot of love, man. I could see it, you know?
Nice.
Ricky, please. What was her name?
I never got her name, man. He just called her Bean. I didn't really know
Beanie.
her before or see her after that.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw a goddamn whistling man in the trees.
Jesus. Opica.
And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me.
Aww.
And
Ricky, it wasn't your fault. You're not a bad person.
Co to bylo?
I know that now, man. It took a long time to learn, but yeah, just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines. Thanks for listening, man. I'll let you to it.
No, Ricky. All right, folks. Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious being, please call in.
If she was George's girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now. Huh. Oh, we have another call coming in, but...
Okay.
What's up, Peggy?
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 You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Zase Dawn?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Já už s ní nechci mluvit, ona mě chce zabít.
Hello? Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you. Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
To nemáš ani kurva ponětí.
It's Leslie, our 911 operator,
Yoo-hoo.
leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got
Hey,
back in the
that.
radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
Ever since you found Sheriff Matthews, it's only gotten worse. It's been a long night.
Well, it shouldn't be too much longer.
Co je to
now.
za zvuk furt? To dělám
Glad
já
I got
něco?
through to you. I wanted to let you all know what's going on. I made it to Henderson.
OK.
Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines, and they had no idea what was happening. After I told them, well, their sheriff sent a goddamn squad back with me to stop this.
Kvůli jednomu
Great
člověku.
news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the Whistling Man cut them?
Určitě.
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the Whistling Man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the Whistling Man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
Co potřebuješ?
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The Whistling Man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
OK.
I'll do my best.
I know you will.
Co mi zbývá do
Then
piči?
I can see the headlines now.
Za tohle chci pořádný prémie, ale
Morris
OK.
Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway,
To by mě mohlo dostat zpátky do Chicaga, nebo do nějakého města pořádného.
Next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars.
Nebo na křesle.
Take care now.
We'll
Elektrickém.
see you soon, Leslie.
Co?
Oh, thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
I hope you're right. The sooner this is over, the better.
I am right. Trust me. Anyway, we should get you back on air.
Nechci.
Taking callers is the only way to see this through.
Nechci.
Time to turn the music off.
Ach jo.
Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next call,
Ne, není.
I just want to say
Nelži.
things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller. Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges.
Ah,
I'm here with Casey.
ten doktor.
I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John, is he going to be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. Got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Nice, nice,
Thank
nice.
you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Forrest Nash.
The one and only. I hope you're feeling better.
Ten
It's
debil.
good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know, I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg.
To je nešťastný.
John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you.
To asi jo, my jsme vystresovaný. Tady se pracuje, Johna, nebo Jasona, nebo...
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yep.
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Was he... Is he alright?
Jo,
He
jo.
is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but This call came after.
Ricky i Maxi
guys,
jsou v
I'm
pohodě.
really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing.
OK.
You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Já.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason. Where was I? Ah, yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest.
Kdo je tvůj best friend?
The few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell.
George?
And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
Who killed George that night?
Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our Whistling Man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean. Oh yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What? What happened? Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How
Do
do we get it back
prdele.
on?
Peggy? Nejdu do sklepa.
An emergency
A
broadcast?
ty neřvi.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that.
Peggy?
I'll see you when you're back.
Peggy. Ty jsi jako teď nějak jako zapomněla, že tady po městě běhá skurvený vrah. A nám zčista jasná. Najednou zrovna v tu chvíli, když se máme dozvědět jméno, pravý jméno našeho vraha, tak nám vypadne elektřina. Si myslíš, že je to náhoda? Já ti říkám, že je ve sklepě. Já tam půjdu a já chcípnu. Jaké? Nebo hůř? Nevím, co je hůř. Ale nejdu tam. Nejdu. Já musím. Ach jo. Ach jo. Peggy. Já chci něco, ať se cítím bezpečnějc. Pivo, to mi pomůže. Haló? Je někdo doma? Doufám, že ne. Zvlášť po tom, co jsem nechal otevřený ty dveře do sklepa. Jo, venkovní. Tudy, že jo. Já se bojím. Je ten červovák nějaký. Proč se bojím?
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
Ne asi, kurva. Zbytečně úplně. Za každým rohem může být. Čekat na mě s nožem.
That must be it.
Tady něco svítí. Aha.
Boom! We've got power.
Ne, nezahazuj to.
The whistling man.
Ne,
I need to warn Peggy.
ne, ty se musíš schovat a doufat, že tohle přejde. Ale jak si troufá ten zmrt? Nebo teda ona. Aha! Je tady. Jako bych to nepoznal podle toho pískání teda. Peggy?
Peggy, are you there? Are you... Peggy! I need to get back upstairs.
Peggy je vypuser na to. Běž ven. A už se nikdy nevracej. Zachraň si život, Forreste. Spooky scary skeleton.
Hell?
A chcípnu, já tak moc chcípnu.
Oh no.
Peggy?
Peggy! Where'd you go?
To bylo rychlý?
No way. This can't be happening.
Co to... Hele, mám tam bordel za tím gaučem, kdybys to uklidil, mám tam nějaký šroubovák, nějaký papírky.
A call.
Hello?
Where's Peggy, Don?
Have some patience, Forrest.
Ne.
It's almost the end of the night, almost the end of the show. But it's not over just
To
yet.
jsou tak 4 ráno, to není konec noci.
Still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well,
Šroubovák mi byl k hovnu.
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
Welcome
Teddy.
to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago.
Oh.
Crawl out of his coffin with all the money in the world.
Wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy.
Co?
If he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Wait, then... Who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Barrow?
Hi, Henry. Nice to meet you.
Don't mind him. He's just shy.
To nevypadalo jako, že by byl stydlivý, to vypadalo jako, že by mi chtěl podříznout krk.
Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly. And that's how you escaped the secret archives in the newspaper office.
Don't think I've forgotten about that, Forrest. Locking my sweet boy away like an animal.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this.
Co prosím?
There we go.
Marie Campbell? George
Jen mu dej.
Marie Campbell. So, not Dawn, huh?
No, not Dawn.
What are you going to...
Not done.
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me.
Huh.
You...
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk.
Já mluvím celý večer.
Help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Proč?
Why should I help you? Why should I play any part in this?
Because I think you believe in justice.
Ne.
You think this is justice?
You have no goddamn idea, Forrest. These people you've been trying to save, they were all in on it.
A většinu z nich jsem zachránil.
Murdered, but
Murdered? Listen,
I
Ju,
said you
to znělo
speak when you're
šťavňatě,
spoken
tě.
to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in
Yeah.
piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
Yeah.
Interview you. All right. I can do that.
Thank you.
Je to jakoby moje práce.
You to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job, and hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
Počkej, jako já? Juhu.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek.
Já si udělám
and
kafe.
If I can find out where
Neudělám,
Marie
proč nemáš 2
is,
hrníčky?
then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Podle mě víš.
Teddy, be honest with me or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho. What the hell? God damn it. Okay.
Klidně, ať ho zmlátí tedy, pokud nemám ho
Our
hrát.
first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
The Night Moon vanished.
It was the night Mooney, the original Whistling Man, vanished. Isn't that right?
That's right. And hell, it seemed too perfect to pass up. I was just surprised no one had ever thought to do it before.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
M.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky, he was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky,
Oh.
our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know. Because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So, I helped him keep himself together.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
I looked up at the trees and saw Jason there. Bloody, like he'd just been stabbed.
Co dělal na stromě?
Screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
No, Marie, you're wrong. Ricky didn't know.
What?
Did you miss that part of the broadcast? I spoke to him earlier. He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But he... well... It doesn't matter. He didn't run his mouth enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
Oh, go to hell, Teddy.
Oh, come on. Oh, God damn it!
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
It's the role.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Nej, 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 nej.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier.
Co prosím?
He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods.
Okay.
I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
Just a prank, bro.
It's all for time here. How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small
Mhm, mhm.
and confused. And
Tell me what happened next.
I suddenly recognized it was Chuck. Chuck Brody was the Whistling Man. Laughing away.
Okay.
But then he stops. And he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at?
Chuck byl Whistling Man.
What happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Where were you when it happened?
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him. God damn
Ono
it.
jich bylo víc,
I
okay.
just chased him up there and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized. Ugh. You bitch. No one's going to believe this.
A tady Henry to celý prostě poslouchá, je naprosto v klidu. I believe her, počkej, co? Proč to zakrývat pak?
If she's lying, why the cover up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things. I'm going to be
Jo, ale oba jsme v Gallows Creeku.
and then governor. And then who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why? You should have let ruin my future.
George was a blip?
That's an evil thing to say, Teddy.
That's the way it is. My father agreed with me.
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
She found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
I take it that's a yes?
Yes, okay. We own most of the town.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
The false reports. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but...
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatment she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of.
Jo, zabít
I even
všechny.
went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. We'll take care of Maurice Russell later.
When will the killing end, Marie?
End? When does it end?
You can't kill the world. This has to stop sometime.
It has to. Never started.
Kdo za to může? Ty!
Should have been punished. It's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined your football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
Jdeš mi poradit? Roll ring to není. Football field nebo school gym? Jak mám vědět, kde se poprvé potkali? Fotbalový hřiště je jednak velký, jasně, ale hlavně otevřený. Nemyslím si, že by tedy ho táhla někam na otevřený jako prostranství. Takže school gym.
Gallows Creek High, in the gymnasium.
That's right, Forrest.
Nice.
Not that it matters, but yes.
Čau Henry.
We're here.
Máš se?
Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So, Marie, where? Oh my God,
Peggy!
Peggy!
Teddy?
You've got to help me.
Quiet. You'll talk more later. Now I have to talk to someone who mattered more than you ever did. Peggy, it's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come.
Marie! Oh my God! I thought you...
And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
Sister? Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even there?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we meet you on the radio. And I just...
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for you.
I just...
Ona tady má víc tlačítek než já?
You just...
Což je jako asi dobře, že se s tímhletím nemusím dělat já.
I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
What the fuck?
Wait. Is that why you went after that kid in the maze? Eugene Stein? Because his parents?
That's right. Eugene's parents were there that night too. But they got themselves killed in a bus accident. And since only their child was left,
Murray, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
Okay.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Henderson police! Freeze! No! Henry! Get out of there!
Peggy!
We have 2 wounded, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie.
Hey, Zara! I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help. Now, we got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash. Let's make tomorrow better.
Come in. One suspect is in custody. Trail the other suspect into the nearby woods.
Můžu nějak slumit, kurva. Můžu od toho jít dál, tímto slumem. OK. Tohle je konec, tamhle běžejí závěrečný titulky, ale strašně to tam řve, takže já tam nepůjdu. Ale Jimmysek je to dobrý. Vždycky bude epilog. Ty vole. Umřel nám jediný člověk. A ten jako nebyl ani nějak zapletený do celé té aféry s Georgem. On si jenom řekl: hej, Whistling mene, pojď nakopni prdel. A dostal nakopáno do prdele. Ale jinak všichni žijou. Peggy! Oh, Forrest. Jsem já? Shit. Kyle, kdo je kurva Kyle? Oh, Roller Ricky. Kde je Maxi? Murray, kdo je Murray? Kurva, co je to za lidi? Virginia, jasně. Terry Gallows.
sign of the suspect anywhere.
OK, takže... Dá si to trochu dokupy. To mě sere, že umřel Murphy. On je tady achievement za to, že nikdo neumře, že jo, samozřejmě. Ale taky je tady achievement za to, že všichni umřou. Co to? To je můra, ježišmarja. Takže Whistling Man byla teda Marie, která se přišla pomstít na celém městě za to, co se stalo před nějakýma třeba 20 odhadem, ježišmarja, lety jejímu tehdejšímu příteli Georgi, protože to měl být jakože prank. OK, ale George pak přepad z útesu a utopil se. To víme díky tomu reportu, že jo. A ono tam možná i bylo něco o tom, že se jebnul do hlavy snad. Což by dávalo smysl, bylo by divný, kdyby jako neuměl plavat, když to byl nějaký jako fotbalista, atlet prostě. No a Marie si řekla, že je čas na pomstu. A tak kroužila po státech a nabíjela. To víme zase díky Cliveovi, který nám tam nahrál tu zprávu, jakože odebíral zprávy ze všech koutů světa a vždycky se objevila nějaká takováhle zpráva, že někdo prostě zemřel, že byl zavražděn a blížilo se to blíž a blíž Gallows Creeku. Až přišla dnešní noc. Protože většina lidí teda neodešla ještě neodešla z Gallows Creek, neodešla odsaď, tak tady mělo začít to killing spree. A ono začalo, ale většina naštěstí přežila. Kdo je mrtvý? No mrtví jsou ty, co byli naskriptovaný, že jo? Takže šerif, Jimmy. To by měly být ty jediný, co jsou mrtví, nebo jako co umřeli koho zabil Whistling Man, nebo Marie a Henry, teda vlastně. Byly to dva. Tak se zvládal, tak se jednak dostal z toho secret archivu, kam jsme ho zavřeli. A tak se mohl pohybovat tak rychle po městě. Takže když mi tehdy Dawn volala, že abych jí pustil tu desku a že je venku, že tam stačí jenom zajít. A že ten vrah byl teď v Murder House a to je míle a míle daleko, tak prostě teď je to bezpečný. Tak jsem tam šel a byl tam. Že to byla jako asi ona. Ona je chtěla všechny zabít, protože si myslela, že že zapříčinili smrt jejího tehdy přítele George. Jenomže teď na konci jsme se dozvěděli, že to byla víceméně nehoda. Prank to byl prostě jako stupidní. Dobře promyšlený, ale stupidní. George nakonec jako nikdo neschodil, on prostě přepad, to se mi zdá jako reálně možný vysvětlení, než že by ho prostě tedy strčil. Proč by to dělal, když pak byl tenhle velký cover-up, jo, a zatáhlo se do toho celé město, vole, víceméně a nikdo o tom nesměl mluvit, vole. Protože jinak by bylo bububu, jinak by Teddy Gallows Jr. neměl žádnou budoucnost, nemohl by být guvernér, jak si takhle vymyslel. No, Pak je tady ale ta věc s těma dětskama, jak nám volala Carrie, se myslím jmenovala. Jak tam byl ten Jimmy, že jo? Jak jsme vymýšleli ten plán útěku. Protože Carrie mohla úplně krásně umřít. To zní strašně. Whistling Man jí mohl úplně v klidu zabít, ale on se na ní jenom podíval a odešel. Ty děcka logicky nemůžou za to, co se stalo Georgeovi, jenomže teď opět na konci jsme se dozvěděli, že Dawn, teda Murray, se spokojí s tou další nejlepší věcí, což jsou třeba děti těch lidí, kteří za to můžou, takže ten Evžen, co byl v tom bludišti, nebo tady Peggy, svoji vlastní sestru by zabila, protože její rodiče ji vyhodili. Po tom, co zjistili, že ji George zbouchnul. Ale to nebyl ten důvod v tomhle případě. Nešla po těch dětskách, protože jejich rodiče s tím měli něco společného. Šla po těch dětskách, protože to byl vlastně reenactment toho, co se stalo té noci, co George umřel. Prostě další stupidní prank. A Carrie byla oběť tohohle pranku. Otázka je, jestli tam, no ani moc ne, jestli tam byla jako Murray nebo Henry jako Whistling Man. Třeba měl Henry jasný rozkazy, že prostě Carrie nechat. Carrie je oběť, jako my. Ostatní zap. U těch děcek ještě chvíli zůstanem, protože Jimmy nám volal na začátku hry. To byl ten, co neuměl pískat za prvý. Já jsem Whistling Man a chci, preclíky a sodu a tyhle hovna. Nebo ti uříznu ksicht. A tak dopad Jimmy. Whistling Man mu uříz ksicht. To tam Carrie říkala, že jeho obličej je vedle něj. No a teď na konci, nemůžu si to pustit znovu, není tady nějak credits, není. Tady na konci nehraješ za Foresta, protože tady je možnost, že Forest umře, teda, že jo, podle té tabule, co jsme tam měli. Nehraješ za Foresta, ale hraješ za Clivea. Za toho údržbáře. Tady z K-Fam. Nebo i toho, kterýho najali, aby se postaral o ten cover-up, že jo. Jednak tam máš tu hlavu manekýny a jednak tam máš ty post-it notes, který, co jsme četli u Reggieho v kanclu, jakože Clive, jestli tohle to čteš, nešaj mi na to, nech mi to, je to moje. A jedna, která tam je ta tabule, vole jo, což je jako největší giveaway. Ale jo, tohle je... nápad. Když Whistling Man zabíjel teda podle nějakého vzorce toho Jasona, jak ho prostě pobodala, protože to byla ta role, kterou chtěl tehdy hrát. Tak proč tedy Gallows Jr. byl v gymu, ve školním gymu? Proč ho neschodila taky z nějakého útesu? Chápu, že OK, to by se asi blbě dělal, ale Henry byl určitě silný kluk, ten by to zvládnul ho tam donést a schodit ho dolů. No, ale ono to stejně skončilo tak, jak to začalo. Prostě zase někdo spadnul z vršku Whistling Pointu do vody. A není po něm ani známky. Prostě se jim tam ztratil v řece. Nebo Marie teda asi. Henry ho dostali. No, ale jak jsem říkal, je tady možnost, že tady chcípnou kurva úplně všichni, i ty, jako Forrest. Nevím jak. Nechci to zjišťovat, nechci to hrát znova, abych je všechny zabil. Ale jo, tohle je konec Killer Frequency. Perfektní hra, chtělo by to víc takových fakt jako skvělý. Ale my se uvidíme u něčeho jiného zase. Spooktober stále nekončí. Jsem si myslel, že tato epizoda bude teda kratší, ono ani moc ne. Každopádně se uvidíme příště. A do té doby zatím čus.